corner and shook my. Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QU. Let's go, I'ma get. Can't hang with her if I don't like it.
Troy Green.
The Commanders defense ready to go here in the Sunday night opener to this new season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And boy, has his game grown. When he came into the league, we knew he could play zone and make plays looking back into football. But his man-to-man skills have increased so much that his defensive coaches have been more aggressive up front and left him on an island more often.
Looking to pass first play is Prescott. The throw left sideline falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To throw is Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Looking to throw. Prescott. To the right side. It's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Prescott from the gun. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing. Prescott. Over the middle. Hauled in by Lamb. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you, too, in a bit.
It looks like we'll... The Commanders back out there on defense. Now Prescott. That's caught by Tolbert. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Dak. That's complete to Lamb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Dak. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. To throw, Prescott. They'll find McMillan here. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 7. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he's got some space here. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's...
Back out as a Commander defense. A big sequence coming up for him here. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Right back to Mitchell here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Prescott. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division.
Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the take out business. I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized, guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe, bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me, God, I need answers. Why a young straight out of Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get canceled. Pinky ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my b***h a star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta if it's me or you. He got five, a lot of fluid. Gotta wait from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your VO for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a Ewing, it's hitting and glistening the movies. If you smoke at the door, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from a shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do to show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I filled up the crib with cars, the halls with art and all. I'm still having space. Got a particular taste, picky eater, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural do like the she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it be there, you gotta have faith. I'm in a mandatory said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I can take. But 10 when it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. You felt the fill up for real, we got rides in the back, but you know we ain't coming to play. You be up playing the States, I be up playing abroad with the mates.
Make room on my plate, I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste, I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate, we talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way.
Do what I should, do what I could, baby. Point, baby. Do what I should, baby. Point, baby. Do what I could, baby. Point, baby. Do what I should, baby. Point, baby. Do what I could, baby. Point, baby. Do what I should, baby. Point, baby. Do what I could.
The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
From out of the gun, here's May. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. The give to White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mechie, the man in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. On 1st down, it's White. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw now, May. He'll find his running back, White. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. So this defense... Okay,
ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
They'll run over center with White. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We're back to Foxborough after this. 2nd and 11. To throw is May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll go, what? Ah, the ball's out. The Commanders come up with it.
The pass. Home on the play. Recovered by Washington.
So now this defense in need. On 1st and 10, here's May. Finding his tight end, Mayer. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots.
Here's May. He'll tuck it and take off. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. May to throw on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to White. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
May going to look to throw. He completes this one to Mechie. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Throwing is May. He runs with it. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Let's go.
Now May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He was defended by Frankie Luvu.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Derek Forrest on the coverage.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here. Mechie, the man in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That one on target, and Polk's got it. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is May. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. 3rd and short, and here is May. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here with White. Into space. And he's going to be taken down. No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. He'll keep this himself. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. So these two teams... 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 4th and goal.
So now this... Drive begins with a run by White. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. This one caught by Mechie. And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out.
That one taken in. Javon Baker. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. They'll send their tight end left. May to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. So now... A give, and here's White. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. Check.
They'll go again with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's 4th down.
So now the... They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. So it's a win for the Patriots. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a...
Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. Dylan ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that with the real shook, scared to death.
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox, that on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion and straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out the sentence. Period, break out the minutes from capital and then we straight out the sentence. feeling great at the lake. As the bay watch the women, I got go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stacks up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. Like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own, and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moon. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stacks up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Commanders and the Eagles on EA Sports.
Set. No touch it. No touch it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No touch it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught, nice game left side. Take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Hurts now from the gun. He's got a man left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. One quarter down for these two NFC. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it on 2nd and short. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Dump off caught by his back. Jukes out a one-stop. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles pushing for points. They bring a tight end in motion right. Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Sink. On 1st down, Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 44. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. Taking off with it again. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts setting up to throw. And there's a intercepted. And the Commanders will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's on the move.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Winky Luvu there for the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Back to throw, Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
Throwing here, Hurts. That's complete to Parker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 38-yard line.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles only up by a few. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
No touchdown.
Here he is to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is brought in at the 15. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see one possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win.
No touchdown.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Stays in the pocket. Now he takes it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hurts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. Oh, big interception here. And the Commanders surprise them with the interception, and now have a chance to win this game.
The Commanders take over.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime.
My teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't all on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune, they can't let that go none. on. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. And I say loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her.
Please welcome
The Commanders' defense ready to get things started, coming off their first win of the season a week ago. Throwing to start the drive. Buchanan. And incomplete to open things up. You talk about this Washington defense. It's quite a unit. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
From the gun on third down. Buchanan, he's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. Buchanan. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to throw again. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll run on first down with Wright. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Now this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
And that one too wide and incomplete. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Commanders back out there on defense. Throwing to start the drive. Buchanan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A give up the middle to right. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Buchanan. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Wright. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To the right side and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15. Back out as a Commander defense. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. Complete to Wright. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and 3. Looking middle, and that's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wright's got it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So we've reached halftime at a low score. All right, folks. The Commanders back out there on defense. Now a play fake here on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They'll give him There, and it'll be second down.
Important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half.
Back out as a Commander defense. They've been the dominant side so far. Throwing to start the drive. Buchanan. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He finds his man, complete. It's right. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Buchanan. There's Chris Olave. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. Back now at Commanders Field. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again. The Commanders back out there on defense.
Ready, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Buchanan. He's got his target. It's Olave. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He completes it to Olave. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Looking to throw. Buchanan. And the pressure gets to him again. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Commanders, they pick up their 2nd win now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
vanilla, baby. I'll me, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A, Rico like Suave, Young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb, and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print, that's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, whip your lovin' on me. Young M-I-S-S-I-O-N-A-R-Y. He's sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls in the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, dance. I see you. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me.
Ultra ground music, riding in the good, not you. Tighten up, you a loser. I approve. I bet I stepped in the proof. Straight ultra ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They gon' get a wish list. They gon' get a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They gon' get a wish list. They gon' get a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every in and out of DMs trying to be. When I start doing Coliseums, gon' be, I just call it how I see them. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They gon' get a wish list. They gon' get a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They gon' get a wish list. They gon' get a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them teaming with the record. She just peeking at the...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Commanders and the Lions, next on Madden Football.
The Commanders' defense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he was definitely a ball hawk last week. He had 2 interceptions in that game. That's going above and beyond for a defender. But it shows just how good he's been in shutting down the other guy's passing game.
Right to the air. Here is Goff. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. St. Brown in motion right. Off play action. Here's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 48-yard line.
Now Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Goff now looking to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down. And he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now this airmail to the sideline, it's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening. Back out is the Commander defense. They trail here in the 2nd quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Right side to Williams. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's Washington. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he gets it back into the end end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. The Commanders back out there on defense. They had that strip a moment ago that led to the return for a score, so they're playing free and easy now as they try to shut. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now it's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Goff. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Here's Goff. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Goff now looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his first touchdown. Back out as the Commander defense. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the... The Commanders back out there on defense. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. St. Brown in motion right. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
It's now second and 6 at the Commanders' 37-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here is third and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hand off now to Gibbs. Fighting through. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And 2 at the 16-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Gibbs looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, if these...
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong...
Believe we back in business. It's highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here with the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't.
Going 8-8, you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Coach at Comptown. I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark. We all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary.
Open them wide. Mind if I pull up with a few?
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone.
Come on.
Still Dre, still on chop, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that pocket front.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Sounding like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog.
just wanna nibble on your night. Be so sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance to the turns they light. So jump, in the moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say it.
And now,
The Cowboys back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Offense to the line for second down.
Yeah, here we go.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time, so now they're left with 3rd and 13.
Yeah! There you go!
Back to the well again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
The Cowboys, and
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run. Up the sideline, past the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Frontalis touchdown. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some.
The Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 47, 26.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Has another lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And in for the Dallas touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The home teams returning their...
Yeah! Here we go! Right, take! Here we go, go to 54, wide in. Right, take!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Trying to work quickly now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46!
Simple dive up the middle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.